What is up, guys, and welcome back to Unite and Conquer, where we are managing the U.S. national team, and I will have to say we have started off pretty well. As you can see on the screen right now, we had 2 friendlies while you guys were gone. The very disappointing thing is that we did not have the Gold Cup. So we're supposed to have the Gold Cup this summer, but for some reason, I don't know if it's a beta issue or Football Manager just didn't have it in there for the first summer, but there is no beta cup for summer of 2019. So instead of the Gold Cup, we went ahead and we played in 2 friendlies. We played against South Korea and against New Zealand. So our first game against South Korea was actually a pretty good game. It was really a game of 2 halves. So we started off really well. As you can see here, Josie Altidore started the scoring in the 5th minute. Timothy Weah put us 2 ahead in the 11th minute, and then 3 ahead in the 31st minute. So we started off flying, and then we had to take out John Brooks. And one of the things that I've noticed is that whenever we have to take out John Brooks, our defense just falls apart. I don't know what it is, but we took him out at halftime because there was a request from his head coach. His manager did not want him to play more than 45 minutes, so we took him out. When we take him out, they come out. We had a Zach Steffen own goal where it kind of hit off of him and then went in. Sung Hoon Min, he scored in the 65th minute, and then they had another goal in the 67th minute to tie it up. So it was actually 3-3. And then in the 82nd minute, Jonathan Amon scored to put us ahead, and we stayed ahead. So we won that game 4-3. I mean, it was a really good first half. The second half, not that great, but I was overall happy with the performance. Then in the second game, we played against New Zealand, and we just won 2-0. It was really clinical, a great game from us. A lot of players played pretty well. Jonathan Amon got the start. He played well, had an assist. We had Viafania, who came in and actually is going to start in the first game today in this episode because Anthony Robinson got hurt. So he's out. Viafania comes in, and after how he did in this match, I'm pretty confident with that. Matt Miazga's played pretty well. I don't think he's actually in the squad this time. He just started in the championship. He's performing okay, but not that great. So we've actually rotated and put in some of the other guys. I think Carter Vickers is starting, but you'll see that here. But anyway, this game was pretty good. 2-0, rotated the squad, let some other guys get some game time, and I was pretty excited with what happened there. So for today, we are playing our first match in the North American Nations League. We have in our group, actually, let me show you guys who we have in our group. We have Canada and Cuba in our group. So a pretty decent group. I think that we have a really good shot to get out of this group. We should get out of this group. If we don't get out of this group, I'd be very disappointed. But I think we have a really good shot at getting out of the group. Our first game is against Canada, and this is really the squad that I think we're going to be bringing out here. We got Altidore up top, Way on the left, Pulisic on the right, Adams and McKinney in the middle with Bradley a little bit deeper, Viafania, like I said, starting on the left, Yedlin on the right, and then the center back pairing of Brooks and Carter Vickers with Zach Steffen in goal. I think this is a pretty strong squad. I think we're going to have a decent showing. I hope we do. It is at home, so I expect for us to be on the front foot this whole match, but we're going to see how it goes. We're going to jump in, and then we're going to play another game after this, which is against Chile. So let's jump right in and hope that we perform well. Alright, so the teams are walking out here, and we are about to get underway. Let's see how the boys do, starting out early, and right off the bat, we have a highlight here. Viafania, Bradley, Adams switches it to Yedlin, and Pulisic just wide. A pretty positive start so far, so I'm excited. Doesn't look like we have a lot of possession right now, though, but we do have the shots. They do not. I'm not going to tell them to try to shoot from long range. Another highlight here, Weah with the ball in. Yedlin has it. He's coming up. Bradley to Villafana to Adams, and he's dispossessed. Brooks to Villafana, up to Weah 1-on-1, and of course he's gonna miss. I think that's because it's the beta, but so far we are on the front foot. 6 shots, 4 on target, and now we're winning in possession. I think we're doing really well. We're frustrating them, so hopefully we can keep it up. Yedlin with a yellow card. That's not that great, and it looks like a penalty. Is it a penalty? It is. Who's taking this penalty? Altidore. And he buries it 1-0 early on. Josie Altidore puts the penalty away, and we are ahead. I mean, it was never in doubt, to be honest. Great penalty from Josie Altidore, and an early lead for us, 1-0. And hopefully we keep on them. Altidore to capitalize on the mistake, and he does not. 1-on-1, and a great save from the keeper. Here we go. We still have the ball, so maybe the highlight's not over. Pulisic to Weah, and Weah makes the keeper pay. I don't know what he was doing there. He comes out, and I think he's trying to make a play. Looks like he and his defender don't communicate here, and yeah, Weah just beats him to the ball. Open net, 2-0. We're ahead. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better, to be honest. Great way to start off the Nations League. I think that this is really the best way we could start. 11 shots, 7 on target to their 2 shots. I mean, guys, I'm already a genius. Let's just say it right now. So we're starting the second half here, and I mean, as long as we keep it up, I don't have any complaints, to be honest. I think we're doing exactly what I want to do. Highlight here for them. They are passing it around. Arfield, Petty, David, Villafana. Come on, Villafana. There you go. What a tackle by Villafana. Sends the ball up, but they get it back. And Petty, Osario, David to cross it in. Villafana with a wonderful tackle, and it's a corner to them. Wait, a penalty? What? Okay, that is crap again. What is that? I don't even know how that was a penalty, but for some reason they win a penalty and it's 2-1 coming out. I'm still confused by that. Whatever. 2-1. Hopefully we keep it up. I don't know what that was though. This game, sometimes the calls are ridiculous. Carter Vickers sends the ball up, and they win the header. McKinney up to Altidore 1-on-1, and he misses again. So we just cannot convert these 1-on-1 chances. Brooks, Bradley, Yedlin, and that's it. The chance dies out. So we may need to look here to make a sub. I don't know who I want to sub in because I actually like the squad that we have out there right now. Great tackle there, Weah to Altidore, and he strikes it home and puts us ahead, and that is 3-1, and now we should cruise. Pulisic wins the ball here, sends it up to Weah. Weah has it, sends it in to Altidore, and Altidore first time, and the keeper, I mean, no chance whatsoever. 3-1. Altidore with his second goal of the game. He's playing really well. Looks like Yedlin's getting tired, so I'm going to take him out. We got another highlight here. Let's see what happens. Oh, and 1-on-1. I mean, these chances, everybody's saying it right now. These 1-on-1 chances, you just can't win right now. Can't score them for some reason. Off the corner, can we make them pay? And we do not. I'm actually going to make some changes here. So, I think Yedlin is tired, so I think I'm going to take Yedlin out. And I'm going to put Lima in. And I want to put somebody in the middle. I think Bradley's doing all right. Villafana is a little tired. Way is a little tired, but he's performing well. Altidore is performing well. This is where it gets difficult. I do want to change it up in the middle, but I like how they're performing, so I might leave it as is. I don't have anybody to change with Villafana. Didn't bring another left back, so Lima actually can play both sides. I think I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm not gonna make a change just for the sake of making a change. I'm gonna let them ride it out and see how they do. I mean, we're already in the 86th minute. Let's just, go with the flow here. Cannon with the free kick. and they're doing nothing. Can we get the ball back here? Toilet, Harfield, Chapman, and a foul there, but no highlight off that foul. Way of Villafania. Adams sends the ball up to nobody. Lima, pass it back to Stefan. Alright, let's regroup, guys. Villafania to Weah to Adams. He crosses. Good switch. Lima sends the ball in, and Weah scores. Is that it's an own goal? It's an own goal. So Lima over here gets it wide, crosses the ball into the box, just sends a dangerous ball to the back post, and I have no idea what the defender was trying to do. I guess he's trying to clear the ball there. Either way, ball goes in the back of the net, and it's 4-1, and that is how the game ends. 4-1. I mean, a great performance from us. I think we did well in our first competitive match. You couldn't have asked for anything better, and now we go on to Chile. So after the 4-1 victory against Canada, this is a side that we have going against Chile. We are going to rotate the squad a little bit, give some people some rest, but I also want to see some people in the national team setup, especially alongside some other people. So what we have is Sargent up top. I want to see how he performs. We may have to put him back with the U23s for a little while and bring somebody else in if he's not able to compete at this level yet. Unlike Pulisic and Weah, it looks like it's taking him a little bit of time, but I definitely want to see what he has and give him the opportunity. We got Areola coming in on the left. We're going to give Weah some rest. Pulisic still on the right. In the middle, we got a brand new three. Well, not really. Bradley still in there playing box to box, but we do have Acosta and Trapp coming in. I'm probably going to be taking Bradley off at halftime and getting another midfielder in there. We have Lima coming in on the left to give Villafania some rest. Brooks still in the middle. Long is coming in beside him. I want to see how they perform as a partner, as a pair, and then I'll probably bring in Carter Vickers or something at halftime. Yedlin still on the right, and Stefan still in goal. I think the last game was a great example of what we're looking for in this first year, maybe year and a half. Transition from the old guys like Josie Altidore, Michael Bradley, to some of these younger guys. Weah performed well. Pulisic's been performing well. Altidore performed well as an older guy, and that's what I want. I want some of these older, more established guys to still perform at that high level, but also help some of these younger guys come along the way and maybe transition to them. Brooks is doing great in the back. I think he's really solidified himself. Stefan as well. And then in the middle, I think McKinney and Adams are doing pretty well. Bradley is helping them, and then Altidore just leading that line up top has been so important for us. So let's see how we do with Altidore on the bench, and hopefully we can have the same effect as we did in the last match. Alright, so here we go. Teams are in their little circles, hyping each other up, and kickoff it, we're underway. Let's see if we can perform some of the same magic. Acosta with the penalty. It's a penalty. Yep, Areola to take the penalty. So we had a corner there. Penalty, will he bury it? And it's saved by Bravo. Wonderful save from Bravo. I think a poor penalty from Areola, to be honest. So we missed a chance there, but hopefully we can keep it up. Looks like we're doing well on possession. Oh, they have 3 shots on target already. Starting to turn a little bit on us. I'm gonna tell the boys to get creative. Ooh, that's a dangerous ball. Bradley gets it though for us in the middle. Acosta sends it up to Pulisic. Pulisic, can he cross it in? Lima, Acosta, ooh. Still over the bar. So we're doing all right here. I think we're holding our own. Bravo sends the ball up. Lima has it to Brooks. Trapp, Acosta, Bradley, out to Areola on the left, and that was a loose touch by him, but up to Pulisic, we win it back, and Areola with a goal. Pulisic shoots across Bravo. I guess he palms it out, but straight to Areola, and Areola buries it in the back of the net. 1-0 to the US. Okay, it looks like it hit the post. That was a really weird situation right there. Looks like it hits the inside of the post, comes straight to Areola, and Areola buries it. So it's 1-0 US. Bravo sends it up, and these highlights are free flowing. We've got a lot of highlights this first half. Alexis Sanchez on the left hand side, sends it up to Vidal, and what a strike off the post by Vidal. Stefan completely misses that, doesn't have a chance to get back up, and it is buried by Castillo. So Vidal with the strike, and our defense just did not react. Castillo, the first to react, buries the ball, and it's 1-1. That's from us getting complacent. Free kick here, Acosta, Brooks, and Brooks makes up for the other end where he gives up the goal to Castillo by not reacting with a wonderful header here, and it's 2-1. What a response from the boys. I mean, it looks like that was just in the next minute or two, so definitely the kind of response I wanted from them. 2-1 US, and it looks like we're going to go into halftime with a 2-1 lead, and we will. So we have been performing pretty well. We're leading in possession, 9 shots to their 11. I mean, it was a pretty good first half. I mean, not perfect by any means, but it was a pretty good first half. So I'm encouraged by that. So starting the second half, we actually made 2 changes. I said I was going to take Brooks off, but I decided he's playing too well to take him off. So we bring in Nagby in the middle for Trap, and we bring in Boyd on the left-hand side for Areola. So here we go, and we're straight into a highlight, really. They've got the ball. They're kicking it around. Isla, and a wonderful tackle there from Lima. Wait, I thought it was, but maybe not. And does he get a red? He sees red. So Lima sees red there, and we are now in a pretty bad situation because we are a man down. I just brought Nagby in. I think Michael Bradley's gonna have to come off. Bradley's gonna come off for Villafania, and we're gonna play with 2 box-to-box midfielders, and we're gonna go to a defensive. I definitely want to waste time. Alright, so we're gonna see how this goes. Really bad circumstance there to have Lima sent off, and it could really change this match. And Nagby has already lost the ball. Stefan with a good save, and here we go. It looks like the tides are turning already. Oh, so another highlight here. Bravo sends it up. Sargent is not playing well. I'm about to put Outstor in, and a great save from Stefan there. So corner for Chile. Yedlin clears it. Boyd, can we score off this? Boyd, he has Sargent in the middle. What is he thinking? You have got to deliver that ball earlier. Get it to Sargent, who's in the middle, and give us a chance to score. Rubio out right, and he just lofts the keeper. What a shot from Rubio. Stefan's definitely got to be doing better there. I mean, I want to see it again, but it looks like, what was he thinking? In no man's land, and Rubio just chips him from outside the box, and it's 2-2. Poor goalkeeping from Zach Stefan there. That is his fault, 100%. It should not be 2-2, but it is. And another highlight here for Chile, and it is not looking good for us. Isla on the right-hand side, and they're kicking it back and forth. They're playing around with us, and wow. Vegas with a shot from outside the box, but he is wide, and they are bringing it on now. We're gonna make a change here. I'd like to preserve this somehow if we can. To be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna bring Altidore on, and I think what I want to do with him is make him a target man. We're gonna have him drop back a little bit, be a target man, help us out. Oh, legit. Sebastian Legit. We'll put him in. So make those 2 changes, and we'll see how those go. I'm gonna try to encourage the boys. Let's encourage them. Legit has the ball. Yedlin, he sends the ball up to nobody. Altidore. We're really stretched here. Ball over the top to Rubio, and a great save from Stefan. So Stefan keeps us in the game. Hopefully we can pull this out with a draw. And just as I'm saying that, Wow, a great strike there. Really, just I don't think there was anything we could do. Vargas sends it back to Vegas, who sends the ball across, and a great volley there. Arunez scores, and it's now 3-2 Chile. So the man difference definitely hurt us. It hurt us really bad, but it is what it is. That's football. It'll happen sometimes. Nick Lima gets sent off in the 50th minute, and it ends up costing us the game. We could have probably played a little bit better in the second half, but what can you do? So, unfortunately, in the first movement in the world rankings since we've taken control of the U.S., we go down. So we've actually dropped a place in the world rankings instead of going in the right direction. So far we're not off to a great start. I thought we did well against Canada. Yeah, we lost that game to Chile, but I didn't think that we deserved to drop in the world rankings for that. Apparently we do. So we definitely got to turn around. In the next episode, I don't know what the plan is right now. We have a couple friendlies out there, but in the next episode, we'll probably come back for the game against Cuba, and then we actually have a game against Canada. So the next episode will be the 2 games in the Nations League. First game against Cuba, the next game against Canada. So make sure you tune in for that, because that's going to be a really good one since we have 2 competitive matches. If you did like the episode today, please make sure to leave it with a like. Thanks you guys for so much for all your support. Thank you for all that you've been doing for the channel, leaving the likes, for all of the messages that you guys have sent me with suggestions on way to make the episodes better. I really appreciate that, and I hope that we can continue getting better as the series goes on. We're definitely looking forward to the main save, and I will be making that announcement in a week or 2 here. So be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you guys so much, and until next time, peace.